prior to my little brother's 5th birthday, I had bought a crinkly Spongebob balloon from the dollar store. I didn't bother with searching for a proper gift. It's not like I hated him. He was just absurdly annoying. Always prying into my conversations on the phone with my significant other to embarrass me, and then scurrying off like a little gremlin. I knew as long as I had bought something for his birthday, that'd be enough to keep my parents from nagging me about it. When the glorified day came, I blew up the balloon, set it down in the living room as the relatives poured in from the front door to celebrate, and went straight to my room. Hours pass as the sun dissipates. I kill time by doing whatever. I feel a pang of hunger hit me suddenly, and reluctantly get up to fetch myself a quick snack. Dreading the thought of talking to anyone here, I hesitate, but continue regardless due to my hunger. As I walk up to the door though, I note how quiet it is. Usually our relatives would stay a little longer than a few hours, right? My parents and them always find a way to talk about something to waste time, as my brother plays with his impish friends. I creak open the door to listen. Down the hallway a little bit more intensely, and to my surprise, nothing. Silence. Naturally, I get a bit uneasy, but don't take it into consideration. Creaking the door open wider to slip out of my room, I walk down the hallway and turn the corner, tripping over something in the process, and barely catching myself before I fall. I look back at the floor to see what tripped me. My brother. I stare for a bit at the corpse and gradually get overwhelmed with the instinctive emotion of fear. His body was sickly pale, almost like he was a blank in skin tone, with his eyes seemingly souped into his sockets. I back up from the sheer amount of tremors and emotion flooding my mind before snapping my head to call out to my parents. Mom, Dad, my relatives, my little brother's friends, piled messy in the middle of the living room. I quiver and cover my mouth. Beginning to tear up, I blink a hard few times to return myself to reality, and back up to my room. Gently shutting the door, locking it immediately after. As soon as I lock the door, I bolt to my desk and snatch my phone, feeling a shine of relief flash upon me as seeing that it's not dead, or even low battery. I crouched down and hurried, dialing 911, setting my phone to my ear only to look up at the revelation that my door was wide open. My phone rings, once awaiting an answer. No. A second ring. I locked it. A third. Why is it? An automated message starts playing in my ear. The robotic woman on the end, telling me to please hold as any operatives are currently busy. But it goes one ear and out the other. I disregard the message completely, only leaving myself with questions. What could have happened? Why has this happened to me? Why was I the factor of this situation? I stopped thinking, cutting my own thoughts off as I bear witness to the blood-coated Spongebob balloon I had purchased emerging gradually. I stare at it, and somehow it feels as though it's staring back at me. Its thin handles connected to its pants, leading down a pellet of fresh blood on the floor. It slowly comes out, bouncing off my door frame, coming towards me. I begin to let out tears and back myself onto my desk. Please, no, get away from me. Void. And that was Extremely Evil Spongebob Balloon. But okay. We're gonna leave that in because this is a joke account. And who doesn't leave bloopers at the end? That was Extremely Evil Spongebob Balloon by... Damn, it actually doesn't say. I guess Void? Bro, who the fuck wrote this? Either way, it'll be linked in the description. Thanks for listening.